welcome back to more Persona 1. So last time we went to the hospital and then some strange things happened when we tried to beat Maki. And now the hospital has been turned into a dungeon, so now we need to explore it. So, but we have the power of Persona on our side now, so that's good. Well, let's show off how all our personas do now. So Simon Cogger's rank 3, Aizen Mueller's rank 2, Ogun's rank 3, and Vesta's rank 2. So, now let's keep exploring this place. I didn't actually talk to the NPCs. Oh, that's not good. That's a back attack. Which means the enemy gets the first turn, and your formation gets messed up. But, something that can mess with you if you've played the, PS1 version is that your formation gets reset back to normal after the battle in the PSP version. But in the PS1 version, you have to change it during battle because it doesn't change automatically. So yeah. Anyway, let's pick up Dia. That's really good. That's gonna be our first healing skill, which is nice. Even though it's a physical attack, that's still a lot of damage. Maybe I'm not missing green too much, so anyway. You can probably just repeat what we just did in order, so let's do that. And yeah, there we go. Simon Kong is rank 4 now. And Ogun. Yeah, that didn't kill. Going free, and there you go. So that's that done. And we get level up Sombra, huh? So again, I'm gonna go Dex and Agility. So yeah, I didn't actually talk to the NPCs in here. There's some stuff here too. Anyway, if only I had made certain he went home. With this power, we should be able to find out why this is happening. Was this BS? Whoever's doing this is gonna pay. I'll get this place back to normal and die trying. Tell me, Yuko. Alright, so let's actually progress. So, a tip that one of my friends gave me. One thing that can help you explore dungeons is you want to check like everywhere you're going. Filling in the map basically. That can help. It actually helped me a lot when I was playing the PS1 version. Anyway, here's knockers. I believe they're tries, which means actually they're I thought they were actually weak to force, but it looks like they might actually be weak to element. Because yeah, I thought that tries are weak to force. There, that's what I'm trying to say. Let me see that. Nah, we can't check it out. We have to find that one. So yeah, we're just gonna repeat what we just did. Oh yeah, actually I could have had Mark use that green, but that's okay. Yeah, they're weak to wind. I think actually that's because they use Earth, and Earth is the opposite of wind, so they're weak to it. That's a good thing to remember as well. Because yeah, fire is the opposite of ice, so it's going to be... So, fire works on ice, ice works on fire, basically. Okay, we have a couple of new enemies. The thing in the middle is a slime, it's a foul. Fouls hate magic, basically. And then the enemies in the back are poltergeists. They're spirits, they don't like fire. And also ice, I think, too, as well. I'll go for something. And then we can go Frey on the poltergeist. But yeah, we don't have any fire yet, so... We don't have the best way to hit those poltergeists. That's okay. It is green. Like I said, it's reliable because it hits everywhere. Physical attacks are kind of bad, actually. I didn't even mention that last episode. Physical attacks aren't really very good. They have limited range, and they're just not super useful. Like, the damage is generally not super great, so yeah. That's why I generally just use magic persona skills. They're definitely a lot better in Persona 2, but anyway. So there's another ICU, but yeah. Damn it, where did Maki go? Here we have another room, but we have another random encounter. With some zombie girls, we get the preemptive strike. That basically means that we get a free turn. That's really it. Yeah, this should be easy. All of them gonna die one go. Because the graves, they don't like magical. So yeah. Yep. Best to get rank 4 than Leo, that could be nice. But Frey is fine enough at this point in the game, so yeah. I guess it's visually kind of different, so. In here, we have another room here. We have a disc poison. I don't know if enemies actually poison you at this place, but more Kiku helmets. There's a strange haze I can see through the window. It's covering the town. You don't think we're trapped here like in the horror novels, do you? Oh, hello again, Hiroshi. Do you come to listen to my stories? I have something to say that I think you may need to hear. Stay calm and think carefully before making a move. If you do, you'll arrive at the truth, come what may. Say, Akiko, is lunch ready yet? Actually, good advice. I'm sorry, Rohan. I'm not thinking as quickly as usual. Damn it, if only we had a hint or something. If you're wondering about that, it's like even the air's changed. I'm finding it hard to breathe. I just played a Switch game. The Switch game uses A to confirm things, and B to not. I'm getting a little confused. Anyway. If you're wondering what that was, it was the Live a Life demo, because yeah. I do really like that game, so yeah, it was good to see it get a remake. Anyway, I'm just gonna do what I did last time. I guess I can show Zio. It's not gonna be that different from Frey, but yeah. Because I believe they have roughly the same attack time. But anyway, one thing I want to do while I'm here, I want to get to level 10. Which I'll do later. Basically, there's a really good spot where you can grind. That's why I'm gonna get to level 10. Yeah, that's Sweet Trap. It drops some random stuff on you. Unfortunately, in the PSP version, you only see it drop like a computer, it looked like, or something like that. In the PS1 version, it could drop a whole lot of things. Anyway, I got another level up. So yeah, I'm already level 8, so we're already on track to get to my level that I want to be. Oh. Alright. We've almost seen all the enemies. The demon spoke to you. You know what, let's do this. I'll read this because... I'll read only this though. I think I'm in kind of a fix right now. Think of it as something our friend. Got the mice I could swap for a new one. They spare 61 yen. Sure. Just a little more I could buy a new one. Alright, so actually we already got Ika. So here's how this works, contacting. So we have a lot of options. Too many options in my opinion. We need to make the demon eager. If we do that, then we can get its spell card. And the spell card is important for later. But anyway, most of these zombies, I think, like it when you dance with Mark. So, I think. But anyway, I could be wrong, but anyway. Whoa, what do you want with me? Let's go spell card. I'll give you my card, but hurry, make the sun with my remote. I won't be voicing all these because, yeah, there's a lot of things that... There's a lot of dialogue from this. But anyway, he wanted to talk to us, so yeah, let's do it. Was it because of the moon phase? Because, yeah, another thing about the moon phase that has to do with, demon conversations. If the moon is low phase, they're easier to talk to. If the moon is a high phase, they are very hard to talk to, so yeah. And they can do random things. And over here, this is Maki's room, and yeah... Nancho and Mark don't look so good. Yamaoka. I'm worried about Maki too, but let's get to the streets. I have a bad feeling. I can still feel Maki here. Hang on, Maki, I'll find you. I wonder if we can check anything else in this room. Doesn't look like it. Actually, we can check this, I think. Yeah. It's the pain called Gate to Paradise that Maki won an award for. If you couldn't tell, Gate to Paradise is kind of an important theme for a character. You can sense Maki's pain just by looking at it. So yeah, let's keep exploring. We have another random encounter. Oh, we have new enemies. Those are pixies. They reflect wind, so that's not great for this point in the game. But they're weak to element because they're fairies. Fairies don't like element because other way around. They don't like force because they use element. There we go. Hey, rank 5 plus Same and Conquer. And yeah, they reflect wind because they use it. That's generally how it goes. So yeah. So that means like Grease and my Zeus, they're gonna be live on it. And yeah, that didn't do much. That didn't do much either. So that means yeah, I don't want to target the Pixie no matter what with Rohan, so yeah. They can heal, but yeah, nothing too bad. And yeah, now we're not gonna reflect. So that's good. And there you go. I should get my... Basically, another thing too, I have my phone with me, and the reason for that is it has notes on what demons I want to recruit, so I want to have it just in case. There aren't too many I want in this place, I do believe. I think it's only 3 of them. But yeah, I'm gonna get them probably during while I might get them during when I'm trying to get to level 10 maybe. I'm prepared for the worst, but I'm worried about my little grandson. He should be at school, I hope nothing's happened to him. Then again, the zombie that we got, that was actually one of the things I wanted. I'll figure this out. There's nothing I can't do if I put my mind to it. Hey, you think the others have this power too? This power's kind of unnerving, but it looks like it'll come in handy. And that's alright. Oh yeah, another thing I should mention too about leveling up personas. To do that, as you would expect, you need to use the persona. Which, yeah, as you can tell, I've been doing that a lot. They're easy to rank up for the low levels, but for the late levels, they're kind of hard. So, yeah, there's that. Saying we got this encounter, it shouldn't be too bad if I do it like that. We already seen all these enemies. There's still one enemy that we haven't seen yet that you can count this face. I believe it's the Quicksilver. I don't need the Quicksilver though, so yeah. And down that goes. And yeah, I'm prioritizing experience at the moment over spell cards. And persona levels too. Because yeah, I want to get the ground rolling with these personas first before I think about spell cards and fusing new ones. Because yeah, also we can't fuse for a bit as well, so that's another thing too. Okay, I'm gonna go for... This is a kind of difficult encounter, but we got the first strike, so that's good. But yeah, let's take out the pixies because they're kind of annoying, because they reflect wind like I said, so yeah. But yeah, Shin Kongo's doing a great job with this. To be honest, everyone is... I guess Isamure less so, because all he can do is help against Graves. Although Han's not too bad against the Predator, I think. Yeah, it doesn't kill, but yeah, half the damage actually does. Oh yeah, I didn't even mention that Hammer skills do that. They damage, and this also goes for Koha skills as well, and as you expect the dark versions of these skills too. They do damage afterwards, and they do more damage to enemies that are vulnerable to like light stuff, so yeah. Yeah, Yukino level up. Mark also got persona level as well. The Yukino levels don't really matter, unfortunately. Here's another save point. I won't use it just yet. Oh yeah, that's another thing too. The PSP version is a lot more generous with save points, as you would guess. But anyway, we know what to do here. And yeah, after my PSP playthrough, I I don't use the ordered battle as much, unless, like, as you saw there, you're on a second turn, because I like to try and use my attacks as effectively as possible now that I have a better idea of how to fight the enemies, so yeah. Let's see the map. Okay, so I want to go this way. So, let's see here. Alright, so we got this encounter again. It's kind of annoying, but oh well. I guess I could try Candy Voice, but I doubt it works on foul demons, so yeah.
Here goes.
So, anyway. Just do that. But yeah, they have Garu and Dia. Not too bad. Because yeah, we can deal with that. Luckily for us too, battles are a lot faster in the PSP version, so yeah. Alright. While I'm here, actually, I guess we can look at the analysis. Another thing too, you can also see what attacks they have as well, and their stats. So as you see here, the foul is weak to both element and force. And the Pixie, it repels wind, but it's weak to all force attacks, so yeah. Another thing you can do in battle too, you can see your party stats. And you can also do that again. But anyway. Okay, that's a shortcut to analyze, so that's pretty cool. But anyway, let's go back. Let's just do the same thing we did last time we were in this situation, and we should be good. Oh yeah, and also a lot of status skills too, they also are limited by range as well, so yeah. Hey, Mark comes up, that's good. You might just get to level 10 naturally, that'd be nice. So yeah, nothing here, as you expect. But yeah, there are items here, so make sure you get exploring. So yeah, this should be easy. Everyone technically one-shots them, so yeah.
Do it!
But yeah, our starting persona lineup is actually really good for this place, so that's good.
Let's get funky!
There again, it is mainly because they made all the enemies pretty resilient to physical attacks to incentivize you to use your persona. Which makes a lot of sense. But anyway, let's keep making our way forward. There's another room it looks like there, so I want to go check it out. More pixies, so I guess I can try one of my status skills. Let's try Palooka. Go for Hammer, go for Bree, probably one in the one with back, and I'll go for a Zio. Actually, we'll use Frame.
Let's get funky!
Mark's going first, that's alright. Mark also lost, yeah, that was on reach, so that's nice of him. He is kind of a tank, but not really. He likes to get a lot of HP, that's really it. That physical attack does look quite funny, so yeah, here's Palooka. They actually work, so that's cool. Although I think I'm killing the one that I yeah. Oh. But yeah, I guess I could talk about Panic. Basically, the enemy does random things. You and yourself, actually, because of course he can be inflicted with stars as well. And yeah, I'm using it just because that was also the persona, but you want to use attacks most of the time, because not only will you get persona experience, which will also help your persona level, but also you'll get actual experience, because yeah, that's another weird thing about this game. You may notice that not everyone gets the same amount of experience in a battle. The more you do, the more experience you get, and the more you use your persona, the more persona level you get. So yeah, that's why using offensive skills and personas are important. Anyway, level 9, so yeah, again, we're gonna raise the same stats size. So over here is a healing place. So yeah, this is where you grind, basically. You get some more medicine. Are you alright? Here, let me take a look. This is like the only time you get free healing like this, so yeah. I want to save as many people as I can. Try not to push yourself too hard. I can't get in touch with the patients. What am I supposed to do? Can't you do something? I'm sorry, I'm asking impossible. I'm just so confused. Yes, what is it? I wondered that any other patients find Maki in trouble right now. I always thought you were a pushover, Rohan. I'm surprised how calm you are. Yeah, we are the leader after all, so we need to help our peers here. I'll show... Oh, that's a Quicksilver. It's another spirit, I'm pretty sure. Let me double check. Yeah, so it's also weak to fire, just like the poltergeist. So I'm gonna go for the Garu on it, I think. Yeah, I think I will. Armor causes a one-shot on the grave, so I'm gonna do that. The Quicksilver I think is the bigger threat, so I'm gonna go for it. And yeah, don't use... Oh yeah, another thing about spirits too, they're immune to guns, so you can't use them against it. They don't reflect guns like Hornstone. So yeah. So we saw every enemy in this place, I'm pretty sure, so that's cool. There we go. Rank 4, Super Kaja, very nice. Yeah, we can just replay this. And natural beam damage. So there you go. And yeah, like I said, once I get everyone to level 10, we can leave this place. And while I'm doing that too, I'll try to recruit some demons I want as well, so yeah. Oh yeah, here's another thing I should mention about spell cards. You can actually, they're not new personas. You need to fuse them to make them into new personas, so yeah.
Here goes.
Sekidama.
Do it.
Anyway, so yeah, this is easy as well.
Persona.
Enemies aren't too bad, because you can one-shot most of them, as long as you have the right skills, so yeah. Over here's another save point. The last one in this place, by the way, so yeah. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to speed up until we get to level 10. And then I'll meet you guys when I do reach it. So there's a knocker there. I'm going to try recruiting it, I think. So for him, Mark wants to brag, so let's do that. Although Moonface is quite high, as you see that. And it worked. Good. Easy. So what else do I want in this place? I want the Predator as well, so let's hope I run into one. I guess. Otherwise I'll just keep this being up. Oh, that happened. You can ignore them if you want, but if you do that, they don't want to talk to you anymore. So yeah, keep that in mind. It was full moon anyway, so I doubt I was gonna get anything good out of that. So back to music. there's a Predator in the back. Let's try contacting it. I think Mark for this? Yeah, Mark for this. There we go. So, this is a line in the PS1 version, but they decided to keep it just to hold it. Oh yeah, demons can also ask for things too. You generally want to give them. Otherwise they'll get pissed at you. And we got Predator. Those are the only enemies I need in this place, I think. So yeah. Now I just need to focus on getting to level 10. Actually, well, I should mention some other things too that were happening during the grind, so why not? Let's do that, because I believe we're kinda close to doing it. So, you may notice that my SP is hardly going down at all. That's because SP regenerates when you move around. And we're not really using that much either, so that's another reason. Because yeah, all these personas that we're using, they're very conserved on the SP, so yeah. And yeah, I don't remember that's oh yeah, I wanted to check the E. It absorbs earth, lead to wind and plus. So yeah, this is an element, so it's not weak to most force attacks, but yeah, it's gonna, you know that it's gonna be pretty good. But yeah, Jirai's, they focus mainly on element, I believe most of earth. So yeah, wind is gonna be good, so is force attacks. But anyway, back to our giant, so yeah. So yeah, SP isn't too much of a problem in the other game, it's just mainly when you start getting personas that require like 10 SP or higher. That's when you might want to consider some SP healing items. But at the same time too though, leveling up also heals all your SP, so yeah. Hey, you can use level 10, but like, and I actually don't really need a level 10 because, you know, while you're ready. I definitely want Nancho and Mark to be there. But anyway. So yeah, this is definitely not like some episode games where SP management is a thing. It's not really a thing in this game. So that's another big difference. I guess I should mention that other like really big difference too. No social links in this game at all. They wouldn't be introduced until Persona 3. So yeah. And yeah, that could be considered one of the hallmarks of the Persona games, so yeah. I thought it'd be worth pointing out that yeah, they're not a thing in this game. So yeah. But yeah, I was using Mark Charm a little bit in the grind as well. I should mention what that did, or what that does. It silences the enemies so they can't use their skills. And apparently the pixies are pretty, they really don't like it, so yeah. And I think I used it twice on them, and it increased how long the, silence lasted, so that's pretty cool as well. And yeah, you also may have saw these poltergeists on last resort, which could be quite bad. Especially if you're lower level. So yeah, do be careful. But you do have Yukino probably who can heal, and also the healing place over there, so yeah. Was there anything else I need to say? Maybe? I'm not so sure, but... yeah, I think I might just go back to the music at least for a little bit. I just want to get those topics off my chest. I was thinking about while I was doing this, so yeah.
Persona.
Actually, you know what? There's one thing I didn't mention. There is something else I can talk about too. So, because I looked at that Predator, you might be wondering, what happens if you talk to a demon if you already have the spell card? Well, what happens is that they will basically, they'll notice that you have the spell card and then they'll just run off. So basically, So that means getting the spell card 2 is a way to get rid of an annoying enemy, which I will be doing later. And we got Megami, which is really good, but in this situation, not really. And also, it would hamper the leveling of my party members if I used it, like, a lot. So yeah, I'm basically going to use it if I really need to in random encounters, but not bosses, so I'm never going to go out with it if I fight bosses. And rank 5, very good. There's another last resort. If you do get hit by that, you can just go into a hospital. You can go to a doctor and heal, so that's alright. And I'll do just that. Now, I just realized that I'm starting to pick up a whole lot of topics. So yeah, I was talking about the music and how it's different. In the PS1 version, the music isn't actually that different. I believe it's the same song, it's just that I think it's a bit slower, and they also add some very creepy sound effects to it. Basically like screams of people as well. So yeah, pretty scary stuff.
Persona!
Yeah, we're ranking up personas pretty quickly actually, so that's good. Anyway, I actually got level 11, so I'm a bit over leveled, so that's alright I guess. That does mean that recruiting demons is easier, because yeah, you need to be, if you want the spell card, you need to be, your average party level needs to be higher, the same or higher than the demon you want. So yeah, that's also another reason why I want to get to level 10.
Do it to it!
Because yeah, then that means when I go outside, I'll be able to get most of the enemies. You should still be able to get most of them. You should be able to get most of the enemies outside. They're not like super high leveled. Like they're not like over level 10 I think. But yeah, it's better to be safe than sorry I guess. And yeah, I'm realizing that I could use the auto battle a lot more yeah, now, so that's good.
Here goes!
I think when I was reading some guides too, they mentioned that you might want to grind to level 20 here for the Snow Queen quest. That seems a bit much for this phase considering how little EXP you're getting, but I guess maybe it's better if you go outside. Potentially. But anyway, because yeah, I believe... I guess another thing that would be important to mention too, most dungeons in this game are one time. That also means that you should try to explore as much as you can to get as many items as you can. So yeah.
Go.
So keep that in mind. But yeah, there are some dungeons you can come back to later, but yeah, most of them are going to be one time only, so keep that in mind. And we do that. I believe Mark's close to level 10, and then we need Nantro to get that. He has Fist of Fury now, which could be better against some enemies than Hammer, hopefully. It is still a physical attack, and we know how not so great those are in this game, so yeah. But there are definitely some enemies that are not terrible. Mainly, like, if an enemy is immune to magic, then they're not gonna like physical attacks, so yeah. We haven't encountered this yet, but we will be very soon actually, so yeah.
My move.
And... okay. So yeah, definitely don't want to get my damage reflected on me. It can be quite painful. I think it's more painful in the PSP version, so yeah, you want to be careful. And good thing Nancho's fine, because yeah, he's the lowest level. He normally is for me, to be honest, but yeah. That's only because yeah, he doesn't have a super reliable way of killing guys at the moment, so yeah. Hey, Mark's level 10 I think. Yes he is. Now we just need to get Nancho done. And hopefully he can. If I make it so that he is the only person who fights all the enemies, that could do it as well. I could definitely maybe do that, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen every like random account in this place, so
Do it to it.
also yeah, Nanjo's a little bit slow as well, because I think he focuses on vitality over like agility and stuff, so yeah. Yeah, I think this will still take a while, so yeah, I'll get the music back on actually. Nanjo's level 10 now, so let's heal up. And we'll go to the save point and end off, so you'll see why I wanted to, you'll see why I wanted to get to, that high level in a little bit. Important for later. To be honest, maybe I should go for one of my multi-gang attacks, because yeah, Ogun learned to mark me now, which is really good. And Sim Koga might be close to maxing out soon as well, which is kind of cool. If that does happen, then I'm not so sure what I will do, but anyway, I would want to get another persona, so then I can start leveling them up instead. That would be nice. Man, let's see how many random. Oh yeah, I didn't even talk about that too. So another complaint about the PSP version when compared to its PS1 counterpart is the random encounter rate. It's quite high. It doesn't bother me that much, to be honest, but yeah, compared to the PS1 version, yeah, there's quite. It does feel like there's quite a few more battles, but at least they could play quicker as well. But anyway, I say it's a good point to end off, so I'll use the save point once I end this. And then next time we're going to be getting out of the hospital, but also going to be meeting another Persona user. So I'll see you guys again for that.